Let's start building our profile area. So this is what we are going to build, another tab in our tab bar controller. And our profile view is going to be a table view controller. We are going to have 3 cells here. You can have more if you want, but mainly I'm going to have a login button on top in case if the user is not logged in. Then the first 2 parts are not available if the user is not logged in. And we have also terms and conditions, which I'm going to leave it to your own needs. You are going to put the text that you want there. So basically we're going to start now with design of this view and the cells, and then we are going to also link a login button that is going to bring up our login view that we have already access to. Just are going to call this in code so our user can log in, and once the user logs in, this information should be available to our user as well. So let's move down here. So right now we have this tab bar controller. So I'm going to drag a table view controller right here. And let's just control drag from our tab bar controller and put this relationship segue. And now we have this button here, and I'm going to call this, let's go to, instead of custom, we should have something like contacts. No, this is not what we need. Let's just call this profile. Let me check if in my assets I already have. Yes, the picture is there. So let's just change the image to profile. And the title will be profile. Okay, and then this image view, this table view has a custom cell, which is right now an empty cell. Instead of dynamic cells, we are going to set that our table view, so make sure you select your table view, not the cell, and change the content into static cells. And this by default will give you 3 cells. If you want more, you can just copy and paste the existing cell. So we are going to drag 3 buttons here. So each cell is going to have a button. And also let's select the cell itself, and we are going to put a accessory, which is going to be disclosure indicator. And this will be for all 3 of them. So let's do that. And then select the button first. And let's enlarge this. I'm going to change the alignment of my button text to be on the left side, and the title is going to be finish registration. And also we are going to add the constraints. So I'm going to set 7.5 on the right side, 16 on the left. Add these 2, and then we are going to set this in the middle of our view, so it's going to be vertically in the middle, and this should stay where it is. And now I can copy and paste this. Let's see why it doesn't work. Content view, and we paste it here. And the second one is going to be our purchase history. And again, we need to add our constraints. So let's put 7.5 on the right, 16 on the left. And I'm going to do it in the middle as well. And finally, the third one, I'm going to select the content view, paste, and let's add our constraints. 7.5 on the right, 16 on the left. And we make it in the middle. And this one is going to be terms and conditions. Okay, so the 3 buttons And we have set everything we need. The only thing now we need to do is to add this view into a navigation controller stack. So make sure you have selected the view itself, go to editor, embed in navigation controller so that it will give us this top area, and the title is going to be profile. So let me quickly run to make sure that whatever I have now is working. And then in our next lecture, we are going to start working on this table view. So we have the three buttons, we have our title, I can select the buttons, but right now nothing happens. And also it's ugly that we have this table view empty cells that we don't utilize. So we are going to get rid of this as well.